I promised that today I was coming to make my tea, my nighttime tea, and I usually come in to create awareness on cancer. My name is Candid Diana, Dr. Diana Awor. I'm a mother of 3 girls. I'm a breast cancer thriver. Whenever I go live in the evenings, I used to do this during lunchtime, but now I have a new job, I can't do that. So whenever I go live, I go bare chest because I do this to encourage people who are going through cancer, to encourage someone who has just been diagnosed with cancer, to encourage someone who has a loved one going through cancer, that there is life after cancer, okay? And I also try to destigmatize cancer because there is a lot of stigma around cancer. And that is why whenever some people come and find me bare chest with no breast, they feel so uncomfortable, you know. And so I want people to feel uncomfortable and uncomfortable and uncomfortable until that point when they will start feeling comfortable around anybody who has lost a part of their body to cancer, a part of the body that is visibly not there, okay? So that is why I do this. So if you feel that you're uncomfortable seeing me bare chest with no breast, I want you to know that it is the stigma that you've grown up around that is making you feel uncomfortable, or you are afraid. You are afraid because you're looking at a woman who has no breast because of cancer, and so what is going on in your mind is that you're looking at a walking dead, okay? So if you have that feeling of looking at a woman who, oh my God, this woman may not be alive next month, that is stigma, okay? And that is what I deal with when I go live like this, all right? And also I deal with people who are not comfortable in their own bodies after losing a limb or losing a breast. I do this because of you, because I want you to feel comfortable, because I feel comfortable. I know people are different, but the more you look at me, the more you've come across my life, you will find yourself getting used to your body and getting so comfortable in your body and getting so comfortable around people that may be looking down upon you or bullying you because you don't have breast, okay? So now, what I do every time I come live is I talk about nutrition around lunch hour. I'm in the US, I'm in Oklahoma. And so whenever I get to 12 p.m., I usually talk about what's in my plate. I talk about nutrition because there are people, cancer patients in some countries who don't access good medical attention. Their cancer treatment is not inclusive of nutritional and that dietetic advice. All right, so that is what I try to do. All right, so when I make my tea, I like having ginger, okay? So I will get my ginger in there, and I try to do this in the morning and in the evening. Ginger is very, very good for So I am a teacher, by the way. I love teaching. I have a bachelor's in education. I have my master's in education administration, and I have my doctorate in education and leadership. So I am an education person. I love teaching. All right. So today I was coming live to talk about the teas that I use. Many times when I go live, people ask me, but Diana, what do you take for breakfast? What do you drink for your tea? And I tell them I drink different things, but I just don't drink the common things that I used to drink before. I have different teas that I normally use. Whenever I've not grated my ginger, I will use ginger tea. Okay, that is one option that I normally use, ginger tea. I only have one left, okay? But I'm not using this one right now because I have just grated ginger in here. I prefer ginger when it is fresh and grated in my tea. Another tea that I love using, especially when I have a flu, I have blocked nose, and I have all that, another tea that I love using is peppermint, herbal tea, okay? But I don't use it all the time. The teas that I use almost every day are green tea, which I have run out of green tea, okay? But I have these very, very important teas and leaves that I use. So this is soursop. if you have had cancer, you should know the word soursop, okay? If you had cancer or you have never had, but you know you're just that healthy person who is very, very clever before you get into trouble, you've heard of soursop, okay? I get this from Amazon. Let me do this. Let me mirror my camera so that you can see it well, all right? So this is soursop. I get it from Amazon. Soursop, you can eat it as a fruit. There is soursop juice also on Amazon. I'm going to show you. I've just received my shipment from Amazon. I buy them from Amazon. And this one mostly I take every day. So I took this one in the morning. So when I take this one in the morning, I don't take it in the evening. All right. So what I'm taking right now is, this one is very common. Once I have my tea, my soursop in, I will add this. This has turmeric, black pepper, black pepper, and ginger also is in here, a bit of ginger, and cinnamon and cardamom. All right, that is what I have in here. I add one teaspoonful. So this one is quarter, so I make it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is another very good product that you need to get, okay? Golden milk. I get this from, where do I get this from? I used to get this from Kroger. We don't have Kroger here in Oklahoma. I think I can get it from Sprouts, because I doubt if it is Walmart. I've never checked it in Walmart, but this is very good, because if you drink your turmeric every day, okay, you want to drink your turmeric every day, but sometimes you get so exhausted. Like personally right now, I am so exhausted. So I'm going live because I promised that I'll be going live at this time. So because of exhaustion, I don't want to have separate things. Okay, get turmeric. Okay, get black pepper. Okay, get cinnamon, cardamom. No, I have something that gives me all of them in one. This golden milk, and I keep saying, this is for everybody. But I do what I do because of cancer patients and cancer thrivers and survivors like me. That is why I do this, because there are people who don't know about this, and there's nobody to show them or teach them about this. All right. So because I used this in the morning, I'm not going to use it now. What I'm going to use is this. Okay. So these are the soursop leaves. I love the leaves also. So I just take a few of them and I'll dip them in my tea. So I just got this one. This one just got to me. All right. So those are soursop leaves. Okay. I don't want to put a lot of it. I just want to put a little. I really actually don't take black tea. Most of my teas will be the green tea. I'll take green tea, soursop, and there's another one that I'm forgetting. Green tea, soursop, and what? And this. So this one, sometimes I will add tea into it or not, okay? So I will put sometimes this one, and I only add lemon inside there, and sometimes I don't use honey, by the way. There's something I like using. I like using monk. I like using monk, you know. I tried, I've gone without any sweet taste in my mouth for so long, but sometimes if I want a sweetener, because I don't believe in sweeteners, but sometimes I get tired, okay? Like right now, I want to add a sweetener. And if I want to add a sweetener, I will add monk, all right? But I don't use black tea at all. I've never used black tea. I don't know whether it's good or bad. Maybe it's good. But the teas that I use are mostly soursop tea and soursop leaves, ginger tea, green tea, peppermint. Those are the ones I use most of the time. But a lot of time, majority, amongst those that I've talked about, majority of times, I will be using soursop tea. Majority of times, I will be using soursop tea. And that's just majorly because of, you know, mostly cancer and soursop. Soursop is good. In a day, I will, you know, I will use it like twice, and then I will again drink my soursop juice, you know, which just arrived. So I want to show you guys, my box just arrived. I buy them from Amazon, and they're big cans. So one can is like almost, you know, 4 servings, so it can last me a long time. Okay, so let me show you my pack that has just arrived. So in here I have ginger, and I keep adding my water, because if I have any left, I will drink it in the morning. I'll keep it in the fridge and drink it in the morning. I drink lots. Okay, so let me show you my pack that has just arrived. So I normally buy this pack. This is a very good pack, and for those that always, and these guys should give me money for marketing them. But it's not really about marketing. It's just about sharing what I think really works for me and what I like. You know, I like this brand so much for soursop because they don't add any sugar. No sugar added at all. Anytime you buy these things, check, you know, for any sugar added, okay? Alright, so in here I have four times 3 is 12. Alright, this is how I receive my soursop. Okay, so this is off shelf. You know, the moment I open, that is when I keep in the fridge. So that's the size. That's the size of one. And one has almost, let me tell you, 4 servings. This is 4 servings. So this lasts 4 days. Okay. 4 days, and they are 12. 12. So 12 times 4? 48. So this lasts a long time. All right. So if you want soursop, this is a brand that I would advise you to get. If you look at added sugar, look at that. Added sugar, zero added sugar. 0 added sugar. I love this. I've been drinking this for a very long time. Very long time. So each day I will drink my soursop juice and I will make my soursop tea. All right. If it's something that doctors, and something else also that I drink is kombucha. All right. So this is soursop is my very good friend. Kombucha is my very good friend. Can you get the soursop fruit and make it yourself? No, I cannot because of lack of time. Okay, so if I had all that time in my hands, I would do that, but I really don't have time because I have this. I grow wheat grass, I drink wheat grass in the morning, I make soursop tea, I drink my kombucha. If I am a working woman and I would say I want to do all these things by myself, and then I also get the fruit, get it from where? You know, I'm in Oklahoma, where will I get it from? You know, so it's easy to get what is available, you know, so this is easier for me. I know processed, I wouldn't say, sometimes you would say, okay, processed foods are not good, you know, but I normally console myself. I say, okay, this one has pulp, this one, whatever, I can drink this. because I get all my fruits from the stores, but I've never seen a store close to me that has soursop fruit itself. So it's very difficult. Those that are around the soursop fruit, you're very lucky, but I am not around the soursop fruit. So this works for me. And then also, if I get the fruit, how am I going to store it? But this is very good. Actually, the person who showed me soursop, who taught me soursop, is my immediate former primary care doctor. My immediate former primary care doctor is now going to 10 years cancer survivor, and I love him so much. I have his cell phone number. We talk. He's like a dad to me. I don't have a father. He's like a dad to me. The day I was diagnosed with cancer, he immediately called me and he told me, he sent me links, he sent me soursop, and he told me to make sure I eat 2 medium-sized carrots each day. That is what my doctor told me. Okay. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce the second name. I get this from Amazon. I don't get this from anywhere in Oklahoma. I get my soursop from Amazon. I get this from Amazon. I get this soursop tea from Amazon. And I get these soursop leaves from Amazon. I get all of them from Amazon. Yeah. I hope that at least that has helped someone. Yeah. Sweet Michi. Yes. It's not medicine. It's not medicine. And I keep saying, it is even better for you who has never had cancer to try and get this good stuff that some of us learn about it only after cancer. You understand? And that is why I come to talk about it, so that people like you who have never had cancer can get to know about it. Because guess what? Prevention is better than cure. Prevention is better than cure. So it is better for you. You are well placed. You are the best person to take these things, not us. Us, we're already in that bracket of cancer, right? I'm already in the bracket of cancer. So I'm just trying to, I won't say I'm trying to buy time, but I'm trying to stay above ground, right? So you need to take them. Soursop, kombucha. Kombucha is very good for the gut. Kombucha is, I love kombucha. I wish I knew about all these things before I had cancer. I wish I knew. Many times I say, I wish I knew about healthy lifestyle. I wish I knew, the benefits of different colored vegetables. I wish I knew that food should be measured, not just eaten. You need to measure food. I wish I knew the dangers of beef, I wish I knew all these things, but wishes are not horses, because if they were horses, I could be riding on them. So you're lucky, at least you're getting this information. And personally, what I do twice a day, I come and I talk about this, Hi host, are you a cancer? I am a cancer thriver. I normally say people have different terms to define themselves, most of them scientific. They will say we are on remission. They will say we are cancer survivors. They will say all these things. I believe scientifically fine, but I hate defining myself as remission and survivor, even if those are the correct medical terms. I like thriving. I like saying I'm thriving. I'm a cancer thriver, because if I say I'm surviving and if I say I am in remission, it means I am giving authority to cancer, because I am recognizing that cancer is now at some corner waiting to come back to me, Yeah, I think that's what it means. So for me, I want to use a term to show that I'm powerful, I'm stronger than it is. And I want to keep it at the back of my mind. I don't want it to keep bothering me. I am being careful with my life to keep it at bay, Yeah, so I am a cancer thriver. I am not a cancer survivor. I am a cancer thriver. I do come twice a day. I come at noon Central Time Noon Central Time is 9 p.m. in Kenya. And then I also come live at 8 p.m. my time, which is, I believe, 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. Kenya time. Today I was late. We have lots of things going on here. We moved here like a few days ago, and we have a lot of boxes in the house. We have a lot of things, so we are kind of stressed, but we are trying to make things work for us. Yeah, so you'll be seeing a lot of me. I never used to come live in the night, but God blessed me with a new job, and that's just something to encourage another cancer patient, thriver, survivor, to tell you that cancer is not the end. It's not a death sentence for you. It doesn't prevent you from going after your dreams. It doesn't prevent you from going after that which you have wished to do, going after the person you have wished to become. I've always wished to be, full-time in a big university in America, and I have achieved it after cancer. I have achieved it after cancer. I graduated with my PhD after cancer. After cancer, I became Dr. Award. After cancer, I have, a job that hopefully I'm going to continue growing in it. After cancer, I still have my dreams, and I know I will achieve my dreams. And so I want to motivate someone else. I want to motivate you going through chemotherapy now. I want to motivate you going through radiation now. I want to tell you that you can do it. And I want to tell you that there's a lot of bright light at the end of that tunnel. It is a long tunnel. Yes, I did cook chapati. Did you cook chapati? Yes, I cooked chapati for my kids. They already took dinner and they're sleeping. So guys, thank you again for joining me. Let me let you go. I will be back tomorrow. Every day I will have a topic to cover. I normally just come live to, cover specific topics. So when I come live like this, I normally come to push someone to go for their mammogram. I push someone to go for, any check. As women, we need to go for our mammogram. We need to go for our pap smear. Okay, then you need to go for your mammogram. All right? Mammogram is, I normally say in simple terms, it's a photocopy of your breast. Okay? So they will take your breast and they will put it in a machine and they will scan through it to see. You go for check, wonderful, wonderful. So mammogram is a very important check for your breast. And pap smear is also a very good check for, your health down there. I can't pronounce the names because TikTok will close me. Okay, so pap smear, mammogram, and generally you need to do blood test. Okay, once in a while you need to do blood test. You need to do a full CBC. Okay, a full CBC helps to, identify if there is some kind of abnormalities in your blood, because the blood comprises of a lot of components. There are some components that straight away can tell a doctor that there's a problem somewhere. For instance, if they see there's a lot of white blood cells, multiplication and all that, that's already showing there's a problem somewhere. It could be a problem because your body is now trying to fight hard, so it's multiplying its white blood cells. So CBCs are very important. So going to hospital and ask for, hey, can you do for me a complete CBC? And women also, not only women, but even men, because even men get breast cancer. For breast health, you really need good amount of vitamin D in your body, okay? Research has established that many women that are diagnosed with breast cancer are found to be deficient in vitamin D, all right? So you need to go and find out. Go test. Go do a test for vitamin D. Just tell your doctor, hey, would you check for me my vitamin D levels? If you find that your vitamin D levels are low, do something to up them. Eat a lot of mushrooms, eat a lot of good yogurt so that you can bring your vitamin D level to a healthy level. Pap smear, yes. Blood test, yes. Wonderful, wonderful. You're doing a good job. Yeah, you're your own advocate. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Continue to search yourself. Even after you've done your mammogram, continue to search yourself. Check your breast, once a week, twice a week. Touch yourself when you go to shower, just so that you protect yourself in order to see if there's any strange thing inside your breast. That is how I was. I liked checking myself, and I found the cancer really, really, really early. Okay. All right, guys, we're done for today's session. I will be back tomorrow. You'll see me every day. I'm here every day, twice a day. So I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care of yourself. If you have any questions, when I come back live tomorrow, you ask me.